living wills. Now, it's a kind of a misnomer because it's not really a will. In Colorado, we call it declaration as to medical and surgical treatment. But the idea is what you're doing is you're saying ahead of time, before you're going to, because you can't answer these questions if you're considered in a vegetative state. You've got doctors saying that there's no recovery. Do we want to be kept on machines? And then if we turn off the machines and if there's enough brainstem activity to keep your heart and lung going, but there's not brain activity, do we want to keep going, or for how long? Maybe just long enough for people to come and say goodbye, or to get a fourth or fifth opinion. Maybe there's some new experimental treatment for whatever this is, but because who knows what we're going to see in the medical future. But what we do know is that most people, I rarely find anyone that wants to be kept going for forever. You use up, time and money doesn't matter. Just keep whatever is possible to keep me going, keep me going. There are people that feel that way, and if that is you, then great. Don't do a living will. But if you want to make that statement ahead of time that that is how you want things to go, if it were you in that situation, it saves the family a lot of trouble and dispute and problems that way. So if you've got that in place already, you can have that go to your doctor, and you're in that situation, the doctor can see that and can see that maybe you're an organ donor and that there's a great opportunity for that at that point, or that that you don't want to be kept going like that and creating all that havoc and problem for your family when there is no recovery when you're in a vegetative state. Obviously, if it's just a coma, or if you're unconscious for some reason, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about when the doctors are saying that there is no recovery. And then, do we want to have any continued medical intervention that can keep tissue alive for a long time? That's the problem that we face. We've got machines that can keep tissue alive for a long time, even when there's not the brain activity. And that's the big concern that I think a lot of people hold. I feel that way, and I've found most of my clients do. And so it's a relief to know that you have that in place in your estate planning documents, that you have a living will in place that says that you don't have to make the decision for me. I've made that decision ahead of time. If I'm ever in this state, don't keep the machines going.